Good morning, one and all. In this session, we are going to learn about what are props in React.js, that is, properties in React.js. So, in the last class, we have learned about what are class and function components in React.js. So, using class and function components, we can provide the properties for a React.js. So, the props are arguments passed to the React components, and these are passed via HTML attributes. So, generally, React properties are just like a functional arguments in JavaScript. So the same syntax of HTML attributes is going to be used in React.js. So I quickly open my Visual Studio Code. Yeah. So here the props can be passed as data and the props can be passed as an object. So first I'm going to mention the props as data. So here I have taken 5 functional components, that is KBN, group, subjects, year and duration. So all 5 are function components. In all function components I have defined the course I have joined is and the subjects common. Let me take a scenario. I am going to mention 2 courses, whether it is accepted by ACT or not, and what are the subjects common in both the courses, and if at all, if the course is completed, a student can receive a certificate or not. So for this I have defined 5 function components: group, subjects, year, duration and KBN, that is college name. So here in all the function components I have used props.brand, props.brand, props.papers and props.date and props.timing. So here brand, papers, date and timing are the data which I am going to mention in a main function component called college. So while defining the function component, the starting letter must be a capital letter, then only React.js will recognize it as a component. So in the college component, I am going to call all these 5 function components, and here I have used a div tag. If at all you are not going to mention the div tag, we are going to use JSX, that is JavaScript XML. So here the first function component and the brand value is bworkwt, and the group is the second function component and the brand value is bwork data size. The third function component is subject, and here I am going to pass the value for the papers as subject which are common in both the courses. And the fourth one is year, and I am going to mention the date in which the courses have been started and the timing also. So BVOC is a vocational course, and student after completing the first year, second year and third year, he will receive a certificate. So after that, I have closed the return as well as the college function component, and I have used a root, a predefined variable, and I am going to call the college function component. So I am going to save this one and I am going to open the server. I'm going to clear the screen, npm start. I'm going to hit the enter button. Now the server is started. Yeah, the default port number is 3000. Now you can clearly see that the course is very good and accepted by ACTE. The 2 courses are WTDS and the subjects common are Java, Python or Django, Spring and Machine Learning. The course started in the year is 21/1/2018. So since BWT is a vocational course, student can get a certificate after first, second and third year for successful completion. In this way, we can pass the properties as data. Now the second way is properties as an object. So I'm going to highlight this one. So here I'm going to use the properties as an object. For this, I have created 2 function components, courses and placements. Here I am going to mention what are the courses that are available in a college and what are the placement offers for that college. So here the courses in the college are props.brand.name and props.brand.name. And in the data function component, I have defined 2 constant, college info and placement info, and I am going to provide 2 variables, course and name. So course, which is ACT approved, and name represents the type of the courses that are available in the college. And in place info, I am going to mention the course as MNC companies and the name as Wipro, TCS, Virtusa, Dell, etc. etc. So here I have used the JSX, and all courses are having a very good percentage, and course brand is equal to college info and placement brand is equal to place info. That is, in the courses function component, the brand value I have passed as college info, which is an object, and also in placements function component, for the brand value I have passed the value as place info, which is also an object. So in this way, we can pass the properties as an object in React.js. So let me check whether the output is coming on it. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to refresh. So you can clearly see that all the courses having a very good percentage, and the courses in the college are so and so, BWOC, WT, ITTS, etc. And the companies offering the placements are Wipro, TCS, Infosys, Virtusa, and Dell. So in this way, We can pass the properties as an object and as well as properties as an data in React.js. Thank you.